All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Yak Podcast. We had a couple of huge Champions League games. The final is set. Europa League final is set. I don't know if anybody cares about that, but the
Nobody
main
cares.
reason we're here is to talk about Real Madrid, Man City, and maybe a little bit of Liverpool versus Villarreal. But unfortunately, we got Hamza back on to talk about his Man City.
I'm still
The
here, man.
capitulation.
I'm still here.
You got like what, two other trophies you can still win?
Just one.
Just one, just the Premier League.
Just the main one.
Yeah, didn't they get knocked out of the FA Cup?
Yeah, by Liverpool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Week inside, but that's not for this podcast. We're not talking about the FA Cup.
But we got Ayub with his is that the Benzema jersey you got back?
Yeah. Can you see it?
Barely.
Damn. You know what? I don't feel like unblurring my room, so
That's fine. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could talk about the first leg a little bit first, and then maybe talk about the second leg. As a Real Madrid fan like myself, I didn't really expect us to win the second leg.
I didn't
I'm a Real
expect
Madrid
us to
fan.
get into the
What,
semifinal.
what face are you making, Hamza, bro? I've been
I'm-
supporting since like 2013.
I'm with two Arsenal fans that claim Madrid.
Nah, actually, I was a Real Madrid fan since the Zidane days.
You got the jersey, huh? Just to prove it.
I could explain. I still got the
so
B-win
what's the-
jersey.
So explain Arsenal to me, since you guys are both such huge Madristas.
You know, just because Man City, lost, we don't gotta explain Arsenal.
I mean, for me, I think I'd still take Arsenal number one, but then Real Madrid number two.
For me, it's like it depends on who's doing better that season.
Yeah,
But
that's what I thought.
but what do you call it? Nah, if they were to
I'm
verse each
actually
other.
a Liverpool fan, really. So I'm in the final. City's just kind of like Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Last I checked,
how
you
y'all
used, to,
sound.
you used to wear a City jersey like
Mm.
every other day to your school.
No. Oh yeah, I'm City till I die, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you had the Aguero jersey, right? That was like the first one you had.
Yeah, I had the Aguero one. Nah, I wear
Rip
Sterling.
Aguero.
RIP. Well,
You saw his live
it's over
stream
there.
where with him and Tevez.
Yeah, he's a Twitch guy now, or like he's just a streamer. The first leg he did it with Balotelli, and this one with Tevez.
Hey, yo, my boy Balotelli, I haven't seen him in a while.
For
Yeah,
real.
man. Go
Why
check
always me?
Aguero's TikTok. He's on there.
Oh, damn, I should follow it.
But yeah, Hamza, what do you think? You think like you were pretty confident going to the second leg?
Honestly, yes, I was, specifically based off that first leg, how everything went. We had a lot of chances. Like it was 4-3, but that game really should have been like 5-1 if we're being honest, maybe even worse. So I was pretty confident going to the second leg. I knew it was going to be tough because Madrid, especially at home, they've been turning ties around, and they are like, you have to kill them. You can't let that team hang around. They're just sickos when it comes to the Champions League, bro. I say they have like some sort of black magic with this league, man. So I knew it was gonna be tough, but I was pretty confident. And then like 3 minutes in, Benzema got that header off. It was off target. I was like, oh shit, we're in for a game. So, but I was generally confident going to the game.
Yeah, I mean, like you definitely should have had more than a 1-goal advantage going into the second leg. Like that's all you had, especially no away goals, nothing. Like 1 goal was probably not enough because I feel like
no
Madrid.
away goals was good for us because they scored 3 away goals. But,
yeah, that's true. No, they scored 2, right? It was 3-2.
No, it was
4-3.
4-3.
Oh, it was 4-3, right?
Yeah.
The first leg was crazy. Well,
Yeah,
both legs
first
were
leg was a
crazy,
classic. That's an instant
Yeah.
classic right there.
but-
Yeah, it probably could have been, like you said, it could have been like 5-1 or 5-2. Like
I think it
easily
should have
for
been
Man
like
City.
honestly like 5 or 6. They should have
Honestly,
scored
if you
5 or
want to
6.
talk about it, like there was like Mahrez had one where he should have passed it. There was so many. Like Foden had the one where hit Carvajal on the line. Mahrez hit the post on one.
But
It was
I
just-
think the fault lies on Pep. He sold literally like one of the best. I mean, yeah, Aguero was old, but if Aguero played that game, he would have buried those chances.
Aguero, like
I mean,
we
yeah,
made the
you could
final
say they
last year
didn't buy
pretty
a
much without
striker,
him.
but yeah.
I mean, they offered 150 million for Kane. They tried to get a striker. I know we didn't have a striker, but honestly, I blame Pep in the past, like past Champions League. This year, the players let him down because he set up perfectly.
Nah, man.
Like tactically, I don't think I've ever seen Real Madrid get breaking down like that. Maybe the Barcelona game, but I'm not, they didn't have Benzema. I'm not even gonna count that game. Like that game could have been 4-0 within like
First
40
leg.
minutes. Like yeah,
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
leg. Like Pep set them up perfectly. The players like missed chances, and then he had Benzema on the other end. Like the first goal wasn't even really a chance. The ball just came in and he just scored it. He's insane.
He swung his
But
left foot.
that I don't put this tie at all on Pep. I think Pep set the team up, and then
Yeah. I
there's a
mean, at
couple
least
players
sorry, go
should
on.
have scored more, and then there's a couple mistakes in the end, and just yeah, I mean,
I think in the
happens.
first leg, honestly, like it wasn't Pep's fault. Like he did set I agree with you there. He was unlucky because I mean a lot of their defenders were like I'm gone. Like there was like their best defenders weren't really like there necessarily. Like it wasn't the best defensive setup, and there was not much Pep could really do about that. But let's be honest, in the second league, once they took off De Bruyne, they completely lost the midfield. That was a dumb move by Pep.
I disagree because De Bruyne is actually the second leg he wasn't having a good game, and then Gundogan came in and they actually scored like a few minutes later after he came on is when they scored.
Yeah, but I
Like
feel
second,
like De Bruyne was at least like I think he had pretty decent. Yeah, I think he had a decent game overall. My opinion,
he
at
was
least he was.
okay, but we scored after he came on. Honestly, like the second leg, Madrid didn't have a shot on target until the like stoppage time. It was
But you could
insane,
tell
man.
but you could tell that Vinny was getting in the box. Like they were having chances though.
They were having chances, but like they had to. They were chasing the game. They needed to, and there was a couple chances like Grealish uh, scored twice. There was a goal line clearance, and the other one Courtois made an
Quarter,
insane save
yeah,
with
hit it with his like
thud.
cleats.
Yeah. So
Okay, but
I
low
mean,
key,
like stuff happens. Like in injury time when there's two goals, there's first two shots on target that they got where there's two goals. I mean, honestly, like they should have done better, but I think it's just a miracle happened. Really, I mean, they collapsed, but really they clear one cross from Carvajal at the end of the game, and they're in the final. You know,
I mean, to be honest, I feel like I'm gonna disagree with you here. City lost this more than Real Madrid won it. Like, no offense, when they brought on Gundogan, his first reaction is always to like run to the box, like the edge of the box, whatever. Like he's
yeah.
like he's attack minded. It's just who he
But
is.
then they brought out Fernandinho in the last few minutes to try to solidify to see out the game. You know, you bring out so basically at the end of the game we had Rodri and Fernandinho in midfield. Not to mention Bernardo who like runs like a horse. So
Yeah, but I feel
he had the players on. I mean,
eh,
and it was two goals. Madrid hadn't scored the whole game, and they needed two goals to send it to injury time, to send it to extra time, and they let him down, man. The players screwed up there.
Yeah, and Morrow scored a
It
great
happens.
goal. That was really nice.
Oh,
oh
sick,
yeah,
man.
yeah, that was pretty sick.
Like, how often do you see Courtois get beat like near post? I mean, Bernardo did it the first game, and then Maher
Yeah,
gets it. But like, it
but
doesn't
both of
happen.
them were pretty good goals.
They were both like rockets to the top corner, and
Yeah,
insane goals. Honestly, I'm gonna start saying congrats to Madrid. Like, I'll give them the credit that team does not quit. Like, you have to, like I said, you have
yeah.
to kill them. You cannot let that team hang around. Like, honestly, no disrespect. I think over two legs, like PSG outplayed them. I think Chelsea outplayed them over two legs, and City outplayed them over two legs, and they are in the final. Like
No, I think at least one Chelsea like
Chelsea,
wait,
I think the second half of the first leg, and then the second game, like they were
yeah,
better.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
But
but
that's the thing,
Madrid,
like
you just like they don't die, man. And then for the City game, it was the most ridiculous one. Like 180 minutes, City were better, and then the last 2 minutes, like injury time, they scored twice,
But
man.
that chance after halftime, I feel like Vinny should have scored that. That
Yeah, yeah,
first, like
yeah,
right
yeah,
off a kickoff.
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, he
yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah,
should have
yeah.
scored that.
Then he had a bad game the second leg, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean,
And then
Kyle
but then
Walker was there.
Fernandinho, yeah, I was gonna say Kyle Walker was the main,
That's a
like,
different,
yeah.
and that's
When he
another
got
point.
injured, yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Walker was out, and then probably our most informed defender this season has been John Stones, and he's been injured both legs. Like
Yeah.
really, Diaz is coming back off an injury, so it was not to really make an excuse because they still should have won. But
I felt like Real
City
Madrid
were
was kind of attacking Walker. Like they were trying to test him, see how healthy he is, because
yeah,
they're just trying to
yeah,
make him sprint as much as he can. And
yeah,
then like
and
that last sprint, and then I think he
he was
bumped
winning
into
every race.
Vinicius. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that long ball. He jumped and he landed on that ankle again.
Rip.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I felt
tough
like
one,
they were
man.
just testing him and trying to see how fit he is, and maybe eventually, obviously, like Cancelo's not as good a defender as Walker, and obviously Zinchenko's
No one
not as
is.
good a defender. So
Yeah. Walker's crazy. Like, how often do you see Vinicius like get beat in a race? Like, Vinicius would be in front of him, and Walker would just come up and take the ball. He's
Yeah.
nuts.
we
You
should
gotta
talk
admit.
about that Casemiro foul when he like pulled his shirt back. I thought he might get a red.
You like I've been pretty good not mentioning I referee that game. I'm like
Okay,
he
but
was
chances
terrible.
went both ways. Both
He was terrible.
City
No,
and
no,
Madrid should have had penalties.
no.
Let's be
I
honest.
mean, Madrid did get a penalty, but
Yeah, they did.
I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty, but Casemiro should not like. How did he get off without even one yellow in the first half?
You know, I asked myself the same question.
He slide tackled and pulled his shirt and like was about to rip
that
his
was told
shirt.
him. Yeah, no, he fouled the guy. Same. Have you ever seen somebody foul somebody twice on the same like tackle? And then before that, he fouled De Bruyne in the beginning of the game. Like, I think the referee was kind of like clearly like just. I don't want to be like trying to
Probably just didn't want to send anybody off like that quick into the
no,
game.
but you lose control of the game. You give that yellow.
Yeah,
You
it's.
make
I have to
you
admit,
make
Casemiro should have got a
Casemiro.
yellow.
You control him because he doesn't do that second tackle. If he's on the yellow. Or
Yo,
if he
but
does,
that
he
slap on
changes the game.
Modric,
Yeah, but they both got yellows because Modric choked Laporte.
he liked it.
They both slapped each other.
The funniest part was like, yeah, so that fight happened. Modric and Laporte both got yellow cards, and Casemiro just walked off without a yellow. And then he fouled Foden later on, and Casemiro acted like he was injured. And I think that actually helped him not get a yellow card. He
Yeah.
just started rolling around like he hurt his knee. I was like, yo,
To be
give this
honest,
guy
I
a yellow
thought
when he gets up.
like he actually fooled me for a second. I'm like, damn, he's injured again.
That's dark arts, man.
And then he
He's a
played
master
like
of
the
dark.
rest. Like I feel like he played until extra time, right?
He
Yeah.
played like the whole. Yeah, he came off late, and then Another
Kamavinga
thing with
came
that
came
referee-
on for him.
so in extra time, first of all, he gave Madrid 6 minutes of added time after 90, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Whatever.
mean, I thought that was
is
fair.
that how you're gonna do it? Yeah. But then in extra time, when
It was like
Militao
2.5.
on there was like, first of all, we didn't really play extra time. They were just on the floor the whole. Like Militao was dead the whole extra time. He was just laying down like this, and then they give us 3 minutes, and he didn't even give the full 3 minutes. I swear. It
I
was like
mean,
on
he saw the game was
50
over.
and he blew the whistle. It's not though. You played it. You played
He's
the
like,
whole
all right,
time.
had enough.
How often do you see them give like 3 extra minutes off the stoppage time? Like,
Yeah, whenever they say added time, they say that's like the minimum amount.
that's
of
the
added
minimum.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy didn't even give it to the minimum. So I was like, yo, this referee is just.
I mean, it was 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Nah, man. He's on that Florentino Perez bankroll, like payroll, man.
I mean, to be honest, Real Madrid got more fans than City, so I mean, people would rather see, Real Madrid in the. I mean, how many times do you want to see Liverpool and Manchester City? Let's be
But
honest.
really, who's the 2 best teams in Europe this season? Like it's been
Manchester
like,
City.
Liverpool and Manchester City. Come on, there's no denying that. And
Eh.
even though Real Madrid are through, I give them credit, but they clearly weren't the better team over 2 legs. I mean, they're through, but
Our boy Rodrigo though, he looks
Hey, yo.
spacey.
no, that dude is not Brazilian. He looks Bengali, bro.
Hey, you got a problem with Bengalis?
That's a Ayub's cousin, bro.
I mean, how'd you know?
But him and Kamavinga made a big difference, obviously.
Camavinga's a beast, bro.
Yo, Kamavinga at 19 years old, he's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Well, he's 19, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't even
He's
play
a
that
kid.
much like this season. He
But,
just comes
like-
on for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He looks like the best midfielder.
Honestly, I feel like he's playing better than like Cruz right now.
Oh, 100%. Cruz is on your Twitter like laughing when this guy's getting subbed off for the game just so his team can have a chance.
He got subbed off like 60th minute or something like that.
I don't
No,
know.
he got,
Or
he
like-
got some. No, he I don't remember
I think it was
exactly.
Don't get me
60 or
started on Tony
65.
Cruz, bro. I have an agenda against that guy. I think he's been overrated for a while.
No, I think he's pretty decent, but like, he's just
He's
getting
not
old now.
nearly.
Yeah.
He's not nearly like. I think he's Madrid's weakness in the midfield for sure. It's him.
I mean, he's
I think
probably still
Modric
getting
and
like
Casemiro are
legacy starts, like he's still starting
Yeah.
because like of his legacy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
He
like
can-
he's
he-
probably
He can
like
still pass, but
him and Modric are like some of the best like passers. Like the passes they have are like
yeah.
undeniable. But like definitely like Modric plays better than him in my
Modric is
opinion.
good,
Like and
yeah.
Modric is like what, like 37 now? 36, 37.
who's very similar to Modric, and I think was the best midfielder in that game, Bernardo Silva. I think he played ridiculous. Like he won, he got man of the match for the first leg. I think if we won, he would have got it for this game too. He was nuts. Like the goal for Mahrez, he ran through the midfield. Like, he was crazy. The way that guy controls his dribbling is crazy. I think
Yeah,
he
that's
played a
true.
great game.
I thought both teams like passed really well. Like they never panic like in midfield or
Yeah.
like in their own box. Like both
Yeah, you
like
saw,
neither
like,
team would ever panic.
It was like four of the best midfielders in the world are playing in that game.
The best CDM, Casemiro.
I don't know anymore. Is he still? He was
I-
playing basically like a defender last game. He was dropping.
Yeah.
He was in the box like a center back. That's why it was actually hard for City to attack that. And I don't think we were great the first half, but I think the second half we were good. But Madrid were defending pretty good with Casemiro back.
I mean, Casemiro, I think, is probably one of the best defensive midfielders. Even maybe like one of the best defenders, in my opinion, at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when Madrid were winning like 3-4 Champions League. I think Casemiro was a big key. I don't think he's the same player as he was before, but
Definitely not.
He's
He's
still,
getting a
still
little,
really good.
yeah,
Still really
the injuries have kind of hampered him down. But like, honestly, I think he's like on like that Makaleli level.
He's a tactical foul like king.
He's a
Yeah,
hack. He's a hack. That's what he is.
Same with Rodri, to be honest. Like in Premier League,
Rodri's
usually.
really, really, really good, man. Rodri, like, I think he's our most underrated player is Rodri. Your cat came in.
yeah.
But I felt like Fernandinho had that chance. What was that at the end of extra normal time or extra time?
yeah, and
Yeah.
so did Foden off that quick free kick.
Okay, but
Yeah.
low-key,
I thought that was
Foden's
gonna go
pretty
in.
overrated. Grealish is a flop. Like
All
honestly,
right,
their
you're gonna
city's
just come here with the
weaknesses.
narrative. I think, first of all, he didn't have his best game the second game, but the first game, Foden's had an unreal season. And then Grealish struggling first season, but he came onto the field. He scored almost two like golazos.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
he
crazy.
like what do you call it when freaking? Oh, here's my cat.
What's your cat's name?
Duchess.
Duchess?
Yeah. Okay, just sit down. Anyways, nah. I mean, like, what do you call it? Grealish was literally one of the reasons. Like, what he let in the freaking cross from Carvajal that went to what do you call it?
He should have did better on the cross for sure.
Like, yeah, I mean, he's an
But, like,
attack-minded player, but like when it's 1-1 and you're about to freaking lose the Champions League, you gotta have that urgency. You don't have that. And like when you
Yeah, but
spend $100 million on a player, you'd expect better.
he's definitely. But a lot of players have struggled. Like they start slowly at City. I'm still like gonna give
I get that,
Grealish
but
time.
like,
He hasn't had the stats, but I think he's been playing all right. Like he gets a lot of hate because of the price tag.
And the way he looks.
Yeah, I mean, people just hate on it. It's just jealousy with him. But I think he came on he was coming at them, the defenders, like as soon as he came on the field. And
yeah, but
an attacking player lets a cross in, okay. Like,
okay, but first
this
of
should have
all,
been
why?
cleared. It should have been cleared.
My
should have been
question is, why did Pep bring on an attacking player when they should have been defending?
I'll tell you why. It was for control. He brought on Grealish. He brought on Gundogan. Those are two of our
And Sterling, too.
Two,
Yeah.
three
Sterling
attacking players.
Sterling was on.
Oh yeah, he was in
after
extra
Benzema.
time.
That
Yeah,
was after
yeah,
Benzema
that
scored the
was an
penalty.
understandable one. But
Yeah, and he was our last attacker left.
let's be
But
honest, he kind of trash now.
he didn't play that great this game, but
He hasn't
I mean,
played great in I don't even remember when.
bro, I think he was fired over the weekend, but whatever. Y'all can hate on Sterling. That's my boy. But bringing on Grealish and Gundogan, I think those are two of our best control players, like not losing the ball. That's what they're good at. So I see why. And Madrid still needed 2 goals. No matter who you bring on, they needed 2 goals in 5 minutes to make it through. Like it shouldn't have happened, and it did. So I can't say it's because of those subs.
I think he shouldn't have brought on. Okay, if you're gonna bring on Gundogan, that makes
And then you
some
bring
sense.
on Fernandinho as well to solidify. But bringing
get
on
that.
Grealish, I think that's just targeting on. That's very unfair to him.
I mean, they
you
probably
came on
just
the
need a
field.
better left back, to be honest.
That's a big that's probably our big weakness as well. Especially when Walker gets injured, Cancelo has to move over to right back.
A more defensive one, because you can't play like Zinchenko when you're defending.
Zinchenko, yeah, last year he was good. He's not the same player he was. Even though first leg I think he did pretty all right, but we definitely need a left back and a striker.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just like Gundogan makes sense. Grealish made no sense. Sure, he's gonna go after it, like the defense, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, they should have been wasting time in those 90 minutes, pretty much
That's
like
on the
what
players.
Real Madrid did. Real
don't.
Madrid like played like
Yeah,
no, I
I
don't
think
know
they
if you
kind
had
of panicked. I'll
uh,
say that. I think they
oh,
kind of panicked. Like Edison just like kicked the ball up after the first goal, and then Cancelo as well. He just like tried to hoof it up the field. But if bringing on Grealish and Gundogan, those are players that like, especially Grealish, like he wins fouls. Like that's what he's
eh.
good at, like wasting time. Like he
I
got
wouldn't
fouled
say
as soon as
he's good at that, but
you're just at this point you're just hating. Like he statistically
I
he
mean,
gets
he should have
fouled as much as
scored.
anybody. He gets exactly.
look, you can
And
speak
if it wasn't for a goal line
statistics.
clearance, if it wasn't for a goal line clearance and a crazy save from Courtois, he would have scored twice. In like how long was he on the field? Not long.
Yeah, but he should have scored still.
Yeah, I can't make that. Okay.
That's the way the ball bounces. Like, I mean, like,
Like
he,
as I'm saying, like
yeah.
sometimes you just gotta admit it. Like
Yeah.
you put your hands
Nah,
up. Like
I'm just
shit,
messing with you,
like
but
shit happens. You know, we were through to the Champions League final, and then
Yeah, even the
basically,
cross, like I think it hit off Asensio's head, then it hit off Rodrigo.
yeah, I honestly,
yeah, I saw
I
that.
still don't know how it happened. I actually missed the first goal. I got up because like I was gonna like switch to watching over my phone,
Right.
and then it was 1-1 already. I was like, what? And then 2-1. I was in disbelief, man.
Bro,
That was honestly
freaking
one of our toughest losses ever. City have had like heartbreaking Champions League like pretty much every year, but this one was up there, especially because like last year in the final
Similar
against
to the
Chelsea,
Monaco one.
a
I feel
little
like
bit,
there's a
but
lot
not,
of goals in that one.
I think more to like the Tottenham one. The
Tottenham, yeah.
Monaco one was Pep's first year. We were kind of shit.
now let's be honest, this one's like the saddest one.
This
City.
one is up there because I mean last year was the final, so it hurt, and to me it hurt a lot because it was Aguero's last game. But
And it
I
was
think
Chelsea. Like,
I
you gotta
I
beat
think
them.
Chelsea clearly outplayed us that game. Like we were just shit that game. This time I was like we were good enough to go through. We were better than Madrid. Like we outplayed them, and we just lost it in the last like 2 kicks of the game. So this one sucked. It's gonna hurt, but Holland next year Champions League, we go again.
Yeah, probably not. Pep should retire at this point.
And they want him gone because they know what he is.
Honestly, he should just go to PSG. Like, let's be honest.
Why?
Messi's there. It's the only way he can win.
Aging Neymar and aging Messi and
Actually, you
Mbappe
saw,
probably leave.
I think Mbappe signed a 2-year extension.
Oh,
I
really?
don't. I'm not gonna believe anything I see with Mbappe. For 3 years, they're saying he's gone. Like he signed a contract in Madrid, and then now every time I see him signing with the PSG, so I don't
I
know,
mean,
man.
honestly, if Mbappe stays, I think PSG would be a good place for what do you call it, Pep?
Pep's not leaving. He just renewed, bro.
Bro, he should just cancel that renewal, rip it up.
Why, bro? I'll tell you. Okay,
No, this is the hill that he has to climb. Like, we gotta keep
exactly.
forcing him to
We've had
managing for another season until he wins the Champions League with City.
Oh, truth, they're never gonna win then.
get y'all laughing right
This is
now.
like
bro.
this is like his burden. Like, he has to do it every single season.
Bro, he hasn't won a Champions League since Barcelona.
Bro, people couldn't get at Pep. He won it twice.
With
So Alex
Messi.
Ferguson, people who like talk about he's the greatest manager ever. This guy won twice in like 40 years, bro. like winning the Champions League is like any tournament. It's really hard. And it takes like a lot of luck because it's a tournament. Like I think the winning the leagues every year, specifically when you have like competition like Liverpool in your league, that shows just how dominant you are as a manager. Especially when you win like 80% of your games.
I think the
And that
stat
Champions League will
that favors you.
that Champions League will come. Like it's just a matter of time for City.
Yeah, but I feel
this year.
like the Champions League, it kind of just shows like, yeah, they have like fantastic players. They have world-class players. They have that world-class mentality, but they don't got that legendary mentality. They don't got those legendary players. That's the issue with City. That's what Barcelona had. That's what Bayern had. Chelsea. I don't know about Chelsea.
Who's the legend? No, that's the BS because who was the legendary players on Chelsea last year?
This is
Jorginho.
basically Conte.
What's what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like that's what I'm saying. It's a tournament, bro. It's knockout. Like literally anything could happen, bro. City make one clearance in the 93rd minute. They're in the final right now, and they're legendary players now. Like
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
that's what I'm
the
saying.
proof
Like,
was like
it's
Atletico
insane.
making the final like 2 out of
That's what
3
I'm
years.
saying, bro.
okay, but
and
what
Atletico
do you
should have
call
won
it?
it. Atletico should have won it.
Atletico had
Madrid
that
scored in the
legendary
last minute
manager,
again. That's what I'm saying. With Madrid,
Simeone.
like the thing, if there's one team that's legendary in the Champions League, it is Real Madrid. No
I'd
matter
say
what.
Bayern is there too.
No, they've had.
I feel like they should have won more than twice this decade.
They've won. they've had a lot of heartbreaks, and I don't count that bubble one.
That was the Disney Champions League.
The Disney Champions League, bro. They were doing one leg quarterfinals and semifinals, bro. What the heck is that?
Okay, but 8-2, come on, you gotta admit.
Oh, yeah. No, Bayern are sick, bro. I'm just trolling.
But I feel like Madrid is gonna
Wanna talk
lose
about
to
the final?
Liverpool.
Yeah, to be honest, same.
Okay, they should. Like, to me, Liverpool are way better than Madrid. Like, they're clear
Yeah.
Madrid. But Madrid have never lost the Champions League final. They should not have made it.
Yeah, they did. They have.
What?
I mean, not in
to who?
not in recent
recent
Champions
times.
League
They-
history, but they have lost in the final. But they don't usually lose in finals. That's the thing.
I think I was seeing the record in the final. Like, they always win in the final.
Got to be like in the 80s or 90s or
Yeah,
something.
like
Yeah, I think-
was it even called Champions League at that time? Like, it was like they lost like the European Cup. Like
Yeah.
Madrid always win the final. Like
Yeah, in
Even
recent
though they
history,
did.
I don't remember
Liverpool
a
should
final
win
which
it.
they lost.
Liverpool really should win it, but I just have a feeling like Madrid will somehow win it. Like,
Especially because they want revenge from, what was it, 2018?
yeah, no, it
Yeah.
With
would.
Karius.
I just think
Bro.
Madrid are gonna find a way, bro. They, like that's what they do, bro. They should not have made it that far, and they're there, and it's one
Yeah,
game.
honestly.
Anything can happen, and honestly, like they have like the two most important pieces: a sick goalkeeper and a sick striker. So
I was
you can
expecting to be
you
out
can be
with the-
bad
in the
and win
quarterfinal.
like that. You can be the worst team and win with if you have like the better keeper and the best striker.
Well, yeah, they got legendary Benzema, legendary Courtois.
That's what I'm saying.
Legendary Enchilada.
Guy just his
with a
eyebrow.
cigar.
Bro, it literally doesn't make sense. Bro. It's actually a joke that Madrid, how like Madrid in the final.
It's probably the biggest meme of the year, honestly. Like, not dissing Madrid. They're like
But
my
they're
team.
like,
but,
in
like-
previous years when they won it, they were really good. Like,
They
this
were,
year,
yeah,
they're
they had
not even-
Ronaldo. They had
They're not even
freaking.
that great.
Yeah, people were like saying like blow this team up when they lost to Ajax. Remember that? When they got like ran off the field by like De Jong and Tadic and like Ziyech and all those guys. They lost pretty badly.
Yeah.
Even I'm pretty sure they lost at home too. And
It was like
that was
4-1 or
It
something.
was
I
like
don't
3 years
remember.
ago.
And I
Yeah.
think they've ran through like a suspect like La Liga this season. Like La Liga kind of suspect.
The Liga was
competition's
pretty
not-
weak this season,
Yeah,
honestly.
like the competition is not there. Like Atletico won it last year, and we see what they are like right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's because
I guess they're only good at
Simeone's-
knockouts, except for Barca.
Yeah. So you guys both think Liverpool will win the final?
think
I
so.
think Liverpool is look. Common sense says Liverpool is gonna win, but we all know with Real Madrid there is no common sense.
Zero common sense. Man.
Exactly.
Black Magic FC.
all those people in Pakistan doing black magic on
But
Liverpool right now.
speaking of Black Magic, bro, y'all seen that thing with Yaya Toure's agent? Like, I remember I saw it a while ago. Like,
Yeah, why
Oh,
does he
yeah,
hate
yeah.
Pep?
Pep will never win the Champions League.
Because Pep,
This
what do you
I
call
might
it?
start taking it seriously. Like,
Pep was the one that pretty much kicked out Yaya Toure. Honestly, like I mean,
honestly,
feel-
I remember that time. Yaya was done, bro.
Yaya was done, but like at least like he should like treated him with a little bit of respect. You know, Pep kind of has that. Like he treated Ibrahimovic the same way when he was in
Pep treats
Barca,
all the players like essentially the same way, and there's a couple of guys like they have
except
like,
Messi.
they have like their personality is kind of like bigger than the team. Like Yaya was always like that. Like he was mad when Man City. Yaya's a legend. I love Yaya, but like I remember he would complain about things like, oh, they didn't send me a birthday cake, and that was a meme. Like he's one of those players like he has to be treated like he's special. And Zlatan's the same way. You know how Zlatan is. But I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean,
Pep's
I
super
feel
successful doing things how he does it. So
yeah, but you know what's missing? That Champions League.
I mean, he's got two of them. So.
Two of them. You mean Messi's got two of them?
Who was Messi's manager, bro? I can't believe you dragged
Messi
into
won more Champions
So
Leagues than
Zidane has more Champions Leagues than Pep.
Pep. Yeah.
Bro, Zidane is
He managed for like 5 years.
Okay, but who else? Like
I don't know.
Josie.
Probably Enchilada, to be honest.
Yeah, Ancelotti
he's two
has
as
one.
well. He's two as well. He's the same
Oh,
number.
okay. Josie.
He's
No,
got 2, right?
he got two as
Yeah,
well.
he has one with Inter, one with Porto.
Yeah.
That's
And now
crazy
he
to
might-
think
he
still
might
like
win a
Porto won the
Conference League.
Champions League.
That's what. Nope. Other than Real Madrid, there's never a team that like you know how in leagues like a team can dominate a league just to be that team. Like in Champions League, you can't do that. Like it's so much stuff goes into it. Like you can be the best team. Like Messi, Suarez, Neymar only won like together. They won one Champions League. You know, like
I mean, that's
all
because
these six teams didn't win
Neymar
Champions
didn't
League.
belong in that Messi, Neymar, Suarez.
No, but just in general, like the great Juve teams that won like 10 straight Italian leagues, not one Champions League for that team. Like
Okay, but let's be honest, Serie A is pretty dead.
no, but that Juve team was sick. Like they made it to the
Eh,
final.
I
They made it
wouldn't.
to the Champions League
They made
final.
Again,
two
like
finals. Yeah,
They
they
made it
made
to
two
two
finals.
Champions League finals. Yeah.
they didn't really
Like
have like again, like I was saying before, like they didn't have like that legendary players or legendary mindset. You want to win like
I don't
like
think so. Like Pirlo, Buffon, are they not legends? Like
what?
like how many legendary players have never won Champions League?
A lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
So
who? Name 6.
Ibrahimovic, I don't think ever won it.
Oh
Bellingham
yeah, I don't
never
think
won
he
it.
won.
Aguero's never won it. Buffon's never won it.
Kevin De
Like,
Bruyne's never won it.
Nah,
Sergio-
Buffon's won the Champions League.
with who?
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, he
Oh, he
won
hasn't.
with. I'm pretty sure he won with
This man was
freaking.
ring chasing. He went to PSG, he sat on the bench just to get the Champions League, and he still didn't get
Nah,
it.
he
Bro.
won with
He was with Juve the whole time, and they never
His whole
won
career
it
is with
since
Juve, and
Zidane.
they didn't win it. Did R9 ever win it? I don't think R9 ever won it.
Hmm.
He had to have won it with Madrid.
No, he won with Madrid. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think
All
so.
right, hold up. Let's check what Wikipedia has to say. Yeah, he won. Oh, he was a runner-up. That's why.
No, like
Buffon was a runner-up.
like so many legends never won it.
Let's see. Did Ronaldo win it?
Okay, Ronaldo won it with Inter Milan.
Did he? R9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
UEFA Cup. Or is
What-
that
what is
Europa
that?
League?
No, it might
No,
be.
he didn't. He didn't win it.
He's never won a Champions League, bro. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
R9
he's never won a
League.
Champions League.
I want to look at greatest players to never win Champions League. Like,
Bit.
I think I've seen a thing like that before. Like, there's a lot of them, man. David Silva's never won one.
Every single player on Man City.
Hey, Yaya Touré won one.
Oh yeah, he won with Barca, didn't he?
He won with Barca.
I mean,
was playing-
Henri won out with Barca.
Yeah, Henri won it late.
Yeah.
Barely had
See.
that.
Chiellini's
I mean,
never won.
It's a
Yeah.
tournament.
None
like,
of
all
those
that
Juve
stuff, like-
guys have ever won it. Chiellini,
Yeah.
Bonucci, obviously. Buffon.
Hey, but they won a Euro. No, I mean, yeah, you need luck as well. But like, I mean,
And Madrid have a lot of it, and they have that. Like, I'll give them their clutch, but like that team does not quit. Like,
like
they really don't.
the mindset of the players that are in Real Madrid is also another thing. Like the team mindset.
And I think
Everyone
that's
wants
come
to
from
win.
winning it. That's coming from
Yeah.
having already won it. Or like that's been like passed down.
And if you don't have that mindset, you're gonna become like a Hazard and Bale.
Dude, I
Or
can't
your body,
believe that.
or your body just breaks down on you. Like those two guys.
Hazard be like, every morning I break my arms, every evening I break my legs. see-
SpongeBob
I've seen him
memes.
celebrating.
Bro, if Hazard celebrates, he should just retire, man. He didn't do anything.
Like Hazard might like now go down as like a Champions League winner. And like, bro, you were just on the bus ride. You were driving the bus, like Chuck said.
While Chelsea parked the bus, he was running around. That's it.
Oh man.
All right, I think I don't know, unless you guys got anything to say about Liverpool Villarreal. That
I
first half
mean-
was crazy, but I felt like we knew
Not
that Liverpool was
surprised.
gonna win it.
That
I
Villarreal
mean,
keeper is shaky, bro.
I thought,
The
you know,
Villarreal keeper
Arsenal,
was shaky, man.
the
You saw
ghost
the
of
first leg?
Arsenal.
The Villarreal keeper could not like catch a cross. Like that dude just punches everything. That dude was suspect.
Yeah, he was pretty sus. Like Liverpool could have thrown that away easily, but I mean, it's Liverpool, you know. They got that
I think you
mindset.
can go at Liverpool though. I really think so. Like, I wish Villarreal had Danjuma like in the second game, but they didn't have him.
Yeah. Ayub or Raul Albiol was beast.
Yo, I'll tell you this: in the final, Vinicius should like go at Trent the whole game, man. Because Trent,
Yeah.
that guy, Vinny's gonna have so much space, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think that's one huge advantage for Real Madrid in the final.
Yeah, Liverpool's defense the whole season has been pretty shaky. But
Yeah,
so
Van
is
Dijk
Real
hasn't been the
Madrid's.
same as he used to be as well.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he's pretty world class, but
Yeah, he's
like,
still a little sick, but
But like, yeah, you're right. He's not the same. So I mean, both teams definitely, because like Liverpool hasn't been as consistent as I feel they should. And
Defensively, especially.
yeah,
Yeah.
defensively, yeah, especially. And then Real Madrid, what defense you talking about?
They
Except if
they gotta have
Casemiro's,
Alaba back in the final, right?
yeah, they
To
have
get
to.
back.
They need Alaba. They need Casemiro. I think that's the only way they're gonna like clutch a victory.
Like
If they
Real
don't
Madrid could
have,
clutch it, even though they're not better than Liverpool. I think they can
yeah,
like do it
but
if they have
Carvajal's
all
a little
those
bit
guys.
sus now too on defense.
yeah,
Very, bro.
yeah.
Very.
He does. He defends. What? Thought he was an extra winger.
Man, I know.
He thinks
It's
he's
crazy. That's why
Marcelo.
I actually wanted Sterling. I wanted Sterling to play that game. I know Mahrez scored, but it was crazy. That was like the first time Mahrez I felt like I saw him on the ball that game was when he scored that goal.
I feel like he made
Like
some
Sterling
decent
going in
runs, to be
behind.
honest.
Yeah, but like we weren't really getting in behind that game.
Yeah.
I think Sterling could have burned Carvajal if he played.
No, but I think that was more of a fault of the players because I think Mahrez was in some good positions. I feel like he wasn't getting the
Yeah,
ball enough.
They didn't have their usual
yeah,
like possession, like crazy possession, like percentages. I
yeah,
don't think for the second leg.
Yeah,
yeah. Madrid were also chasing the game. There was always going to be a different game. We had the goal advantage.
yeah,
That's the thing for the final. I think Liverpool could dominate possession, but like Madrid's good enough to counterattack as well. So it should be
Yeah,
like a good clash.
yeah. I think
I hope
if
Madrid win, man. I really hope Madrid win.
I mean, I hope Madrid win, but I don't know, man. I think Liverpool might.
I
Again,
don't
it's
like it either way, man. I'm gonna
we
find it
know
hard
you
to
don't
watch
like
the
it either
final.
way.
I don't think I'm gonna like. I don't think I'm gonna watch the final. Like,
Damn.
We just
I
gotta
might
get
just.
Casemiro to break Salah's arm again.
It was Ramos last time. You know, the ghost of Sergio Ramos.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, they should just get Ramos on loan.
They might as
Somebody got
well,
to
but
take out Salah, and then somebody got to take out Allison, and then you're good.
Now, even Salah, I don't think he's like been this like the same threat that he used to be, in my
Mane's been
opinion.
that guy that's on
Mane's
fire
been
right now.
like
Mane and
Mane's
Diaz
been
are on
pretty
fire.
consistent. Salah's not been as consistent as he should be, in my opinion. But hey, Salah can show up at any time. I think he can easily like change. Like again, you have so many game changers between the two teams. It's just so hard to predict.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got great passers, you got great scorers,
Yeah,
you got pretty good defenders.
but I
But
think if Alaba, Casemiro are there, I think Real Madrid would probably
He
edge
just
it
changed
out.
his mind.
he
But
wants
if
to
they're
change his mind.
but if they're not, if one of them is
I
miss,
feel like I talked him into
no,
it.
Real Madrid's gonna win if Casemiro and Alaba are there. But if one of them is injured, then I think Liverpool has a pretty good chance of winning.
Yeah, they definitely need both.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's not as boring
But they
as last
should.
year though.
They've wrapped up their league. The finals in a month. Why shouldn't Alba be back?
yeah, you're right.
Like the league is over. Like you really
Like,
don't have to play them.
yeah,
I
literally
wonder
don't
what they'll
even.
do though, because the big difference is Liverpool are in a title race and Madrid have already won the league. So
Yeah,
how do you
that's
think
true.
that like affects them going to the final?
I mean, to be honest, I've seen that a lot of times, and for some reason, I've always seen that the team that actually has like more to chase ends up winning.
Because they're
That's
still like playing at a high level, I think.
exactly.
It's like rest
What do you
versus rust.
like? Real Madrid might get into that relaxed mindset, and Liverpool will still be like on that grind mindset. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm saying like Ancelotti has a decision to make. Like, are you gonna like you can't play them? We can play them like every other game.
I think
It's
like
weird.
bring them on as like at least like take off Casemiro or Alaba like early or something.
Yeah,
You
it's
still want to
weird.
play to win. That's the
I think
issue.
that affected City last year too in the final. Like, 'cause we
Definitely.
had already like remember that it was weird going into with the league, especially like we had
They
played
won the
Chelsea
league
in the
by
league.
like 15 points or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, and we had already like played Chelsea. You didn't really want to play a real team, and then a couple like weak games. It wasn't. And then there was the final, and you got to be like on point after
Yeah.
you've been chilling for a couple weeks.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think that's what I kind of like about Ancelotti is like he kind of like
He doesn't
doesn't
rest his
allow his
players.
players. Yeah,
He
exactly.
doesn't bench anybody. But then that's
Like
the
bro,
injury risk. Like
yeah, that's an injury risk. That's the
you might
issue.
want to like
But
rest
like,
Modric a little bit.
but it's like you gotta like
I mean,
again.
you
It's
could play them like 60 minutes every single time.
Yeah.
Like your
Yeah.
key guys.
like you definitely
Yeah.
want to save Benzema, Modric, Alaba, and Casemiro. Like
Yeah.
those are players like you
Let
can't.
Rodrigo run. Like let him
Yeah.
like stat
Like,
pad,
And
whatever.
Vinicius is young. Like Vinicius can play.
Yeah, Vinicius can play. Camavinga, he definitely needs more minutes.
Yeah, for sure. I think these last few games should just be all Camavinga. Like, I want to see Camavinga 90 minutes
Honestly,
every
I
game.
want to see Camavinga over Cruz, man.
Do you think? I bet you he does the same lineup in the final that he played today.
Yeah. That's
Probably.
because just like it's just veteran leadership. You trust their experience, but like yeah, obviously it might be a quick sub in the second half if they're losing.
Yeah.
I say Liverpool 1-0. I mean, not Liverpool. Real Madrid 1-0 in the final, man.
1-0.
Let's go. Yeah, screw it, bro.
If anything, I think it's gonna be like
2
3-2 or something like
3-2.
that.
Yeah.
Shit.
With Madrid scoring like 2 in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
crazy. Madrid's defense is leaky. They're not just conceding. No.
I got two predictions. It's either gonna be 2-0 if Casemiro or Alaba are not in for Liverpool. It's gonna be Liverpool 2, Real Madrid 0. If they are in, it's gonna be like 3-2.
Let's predict it with all the players healthy. Like, we don't want to do that.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
think, yeah, I'd just go with 3-2. Honestly,
3-2, I
both
like that.
great attacks, both
Madrid?
leaky defenses. Yeah.
I would say 3-1 for Liverpool.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But I feel like
Liverpool, man.
Madrid doesn't even wake up until they're down. So like
That's the thing. They're gonna like Liverpool's gonna score in like the 60th minute, and like the 80th minute they're gonna score like 2, something like that.
I think it matters how you start. Exactly. Like, City
Yeah.
were able to win the first leg because they started off good. Like, but if it's a tight game, like late, Madrid they have the nerves for that type of
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, all the players have the nerves. The players that are young have the drive to like prove themselves. I don't think Liverpool necessarily has that, I feel.
but I would say 3-1 for Liverpool.
3-1. I really hope not. I want to
I'll
see Liverpool
say-
end up with only the Carabao Cup. City get the Premier League. Chelsea somehow win the FA Cup, even though I don't see Chelsea beating them right now. Chelsea is so bad right now.
Bro.
And then Real Madrid beating them in the final. That would be worse than City's loss if that happened to Liverpool. If they somehow lost the league and the Champions League.
I mean, they're chasing the league right now. I
Yeah.
think Champions League, either team loses, I think it's a fair fight for both of them. Like both of them, like it's just a close game. It wouldn't be a disappointing loss for like it would be disappointing,
Losing
but
the
like
final is always disappointing.
it's always
I
disappointing.
think it would
yeah, but
definitely
it's
be
like,
more disappointing for Liverpool though
Yeah,
if they lost the
definitely.
final.
I wasn't expecting
course.
freaking
Real
Real
Madrid
Madrid to
shouldn't
go
be
past
here.
PSG.
For real.
Look who they beat. Real Madrid had to beat to get here. Like
PSG,
Chelsea, Manchester
Man
City.
City.
Liverpool played Villarreal. They
Inter.
played Inter. Like, they actually should have lost to Inter, bro.
Who else? They
Whatever.
played
They
Benfica.
played somebody else. Benfica, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Really? They had a Europa League run, bro.
For real.
Hey, yo, but not as disappointing as Bayern's defeat.
Yeah, honestly.
I think, yeah, I'm mad. I was watching that Villarreal Liverpool game. I was just mad at Bayern. I was like, this is Bayern's fault.
Bayern Liverpool would have been interesting to watch, to be honest.
That would have been a good final.
Better than
semifinal.
Arsenal's ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Really, Villarreal is like 8th in the La Liga.
Dude. Emery, man. That
But
guy's
to
a
be
top
honest,
manager.
Emery is a pretty decent manager. I mean, like I don't, he did okay for Arsenal. Pretty not that great, but like he's
I
a
mean, he got him
decent
to the
manager.
Europa League final. He's what he is. He's
Yeah.
mastered like the Europa League. And then last year he won the Europa League with Villarreal. He won it 3 times, like with Sevilla.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's a master at the Europa League, but in the end of the day, I don't think they're ever gonna win the Champions League.
Yo, maybe City after Pep should get Emery, since all he knows how to do is win knockout tournaments. Guys.
For real. They might probably get like 4th in the league, but
Not
we'll be
Premier
like,
League.
we'll be mid-table, bro.
They'll be like 10th in the league. They're gonna win the freaking Champions League.
Oh my god.
My boy Loki.
He's like
Chelsea-
first we have to get the
that's a Chelsea
7th
vibe,
to
bro.
get to Europa League, and then we win the Europa League, and then we win the Champions League.
I
That's
think
something Chelsea would do, bro.
Hey, didn't Chelsea win the Europa League that one year?
They did.
Yeah,
they
they
beat
did.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that game. I remember that game? Like, I don't remember anything except Iwobi scored a banger.
It was like meaningless too because it was like
yeah,
3-0.
it just scored a banger. Come on, I was like, damn.
I remember I watched like
The
the
worst
last
player I
like,
know.
15 minutes.
All right, I think we can end it there. Thank you guys for joining me. Follow on YouTube, follow on Spotify, follow on Apple. Yeah, like the video. Give us a rating, subscribe, whatever.
Hey, yo,
But
follow
yeah.
my boy Hamza on Instagram.
Yo.
Sure, why not? See his
Look at
Eid
you.
pics. Eid Mubarak.
Eid
Yo,
Mubarak.
I didn't post any.
Dang.
Did you?
Nah.
Not this year.
Yeah.
All right. See you, man.
All right,
Thank you,
see you
bro.
guys.
Yes, sir.